They Thunder Wave into Ho-Oh. Oh god, are they going for Sleep Powder and Grim? Wait, what? YouTube, today we're going to be trying out a brand new team featuring Eldegoss that I think got top 5 in the last Battle Stadium ladder season. And yeah, it's a pretty crazy team. You got Ho and Solgaleo and Mamoswine. It's a Pokemon you just don't really see too much anymore. But if you do enjoy the videos, be sure to leave a like down below, leave a comment down below. It really does help me out. If you want to check out the details of the team and the creator down below the description, and you can grab the rental code while it's available. But let's get started and play some games. Calyx, Ice Rider, Groudon, Venusaur, Gastrodon with Celesteela and Porygon. Now we do have quite a few things that do really heavily threaten them. We have our Ho-Oh, which actually does a lot of work against their team. Their Groudon could be a little bit of an issue, I suppose. We do have a Solgaleo, which can boost up with Steel Spike, I guess. It's good against the Calyx Ice Rider. Both our Pokemon are actually pretty good against Calyx Ice Rider. The remaining Pokemon, that's where it gets a little bit tricky because I'm not sure where we're going to go with those. I definitely want to bring Eldegoss because of Pollen Puff, Sleep Powder, and Leaf Storm for the Gastro. The last Pokemon, it might be Mamoswine just to deal damage because I feel like I definitely need some damage output right here. I think I'm going to go with Mamoswine plus Ho lead. I think it's pretty good because Ho pretty much covers what Mamoswine really can't hit. And I want to bring Eldegoss and the Solgaleo in the back. We'll see. This is a very confusing matchup for me right here. But I feel like we do have enough tools. Icicle Crash, if I have to sacrifice my Mamoswine just to deal damage to the Venusaur, I will happily do that. I definitely would like the big damage into the Groudon. We're going to see Porygon 2 lead with the Venusaur. Okay, yeah. This is exactly what I would... No, I want Mamoswine for the Groudon, I guess. So this is kind of weird. They could Sleep Powder, which is fine. They trace by Oblivious, which doesn't really change anything in this position. It's actually better than if they trace Regenerator here. I think I'm just going to switch out Mamoswine. I'm going to go on to Eldegoss right here. And I don't know if they're going to risk a Sleep Powder or anything. I'm going to click a Sacred Fire and I'm just going to throw it into the Venusaur immediately. Granted, I got to be careful about Sacred Fire power points because I would really like to have some Sacred Fires, especially for the Celesteela, which is going to be really important because like I would have to rely on like Max Lightning and Solgaleo, and I really don't want to do that. So they go for the Sleep Powder and Ho-Oh avoids. Okay, that's just the life of a Sleep Powder player. Sacred Fire into the Venusaur does bring it down to Sash, and we'll find out what are they going to do. Are they burn? Nice. Oh, I like that a lot. I like that a lot. But it actually kind of hurts me. I would have preferred no burn because no burn would allow me to get like... I would be able to stall out a turn of Trick Room pretty freely here and KO the Venusaur. Now they get a free switch into like maybe their Groudon, for instance. Granted, I don't think they're clicking like Precipice Blades here. I really don't see it. We're going to see the Calyx Ice Rider come in actually. Okay. We do have a Solgaleo, which is nice. We also have Sleep Powder threat, so not terrible, not terrible. How fast is my Eldegoss again? Am I faster than Calyx Ice Rider? Because that's going to be a pretty interesting... I am. Okay, so I definitely want to go Solgaleo for you, and I want to go for a Protect with you. The only question is, are they faster with their Porygon 2? Is this like a foul play policy set? But I think if they are going to foul play, they're just going to go for a Glacial Lance right here and a foul play instead of going for the high horsepower Max Quake Read immediately. So Solgaleo is going to come in. This could be a dangerous spot, but we'll find out. But I can't let them get like another boost on top because that would be really awful. Oh, they go for an ally switch. That works out too. Maybe they're scared of like Sleep Powder right here. Okay, that works. We're going to see Glacial Lance come out. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Okay. So that is pretty solid. I would like to Steel Spike against the Porygon, I think. And I would like to recover with my Ho-Oh because Ho-Oh is really good in this upcoming endgame right here. And Foul Play is going to do a lot of damage to my Solgaleo. So I'd rather Steel Spike here and I'm going to recover. Because Ho-Oh with the Steel Spike boost is going to be so good against the rest of my opponent's team. So I would like to get the Steel Spike off. I would like to recover the health. And yeah, not a bad situation. I guess I revealed all my Pokemon. I revealed my Eldegoss. I revealed my Mamoswine. Yes, I have revealed all my Pokemon. But I think it's fine. We're going to see the Dynamax on the Calyx Ice Rider. Okay. Are you going for a Hailstorm or are you going to go for a Max Quake here? That's a pretty important thing here. I wonder if Ho can live one Hailstorm. I really hope it can because that's what I'm banking on right here. That'd be able to live one. I get a recover off and then I have a +1 defense. If they quake here, perfectly fine. I think then I take the attack pretty well, and then I can focus down the Porygon 2 slot afterwards. So we'll see. I'm pretty sure Celesteal is not the last Pokemon now. I'm pretty sure it's Groudon. We'll find out if that's the case, but that's what I would imagine. We still haven't seen the speed tier interactions. Okay, so they are faster than the Porygon. They get a Hailstorm off in the hole. Does this pick up a knockout right here? It does not. Okay, fantastic, fantastic. Unless it's a double up, but even if it's a double up, it's okay because they didn't get the boost with the Calyx. So foul play does target down the soul. Okay, really nice here, really nice. Okay, that's really ideal because I get a free recover off with the Ho-Oh and I get a Steel Spike into the Porygon slot. All right. There's 2 more turns of Trick Room left, which is the concerning part though. We are able to get Steel Spike off into the Porygon. All right. Really nice damage here. I'm a little bit worried that they ally switch on purpose to activate the policy. I definitely want to protect my Solgaleo here and just Steel Spike again, because as long as I get the Steel Spike with Ho-Oh, I think I live another max Hailstorm into a foul play double up into the whole slot. So I think I'd rather prefer that. Yeah, 2 turns of Trick Room. So this could still be a pretty ugly game in the end, but we'll find out. We'll find out. Let's just go for a protect and our max Steel Spike right here. They know I'm not policy though on the Solgaleo, so they could go aggressive now against it, but we'll see. It is going to be they did Quake here. Okay, but I think I should live the double up here with the Steel Spike boost. So max Quake going to come out into Soul. Yeah, I think we do live the upcoming one, and then we can recover on the last turn, which is really important. I could also say, actually, I'd probably want to save Soul now that I think about it. We are going to see the foul play. I do survive. I should survive Hail too, which is really actually important here. I do get the Steel Spike off into the Porygon slot. So yeah, that's really good here, actually. Yeah, that's fantastic. Okay. I do get the Steel Spike. I could have got a recover off for free. That means I could have went for a Brave Bird into the Porygon this upcoming turn. Okay. I'm going for the swap the Solgaleo out. You might be thinking, why am I swapping Solgaleo out? You must be crazy, but no, I'm going to bring an Eldegoss because there might be a chance I can get a Pollen Puff up in the late turns. I'm going to go for a recover here with my Ho-Oh. I think this is always the better play. We'll see how it goes, but yeah, we're switching out our Solgaleo slot. This should always be, I don't think they double. Actually, I don't know. This is going to be really close with the Hailstorm and the foul play here. We bring out our Eldegoss. We're going to see Hailstorm come out. They do target down my Ho. I'm hoping this is foul play in the Eldegoss, which would be really ideal here. Okay, I didn't take that as well as I would have liked. Foul play also into, they target a Ho. Okay. This is still workable. This is still workable. It's looking really, really tough though. Okay, we want to bring out the Soul here. Actually, maybe I should have brought out Mamoswine because I could have went for like an Ice Shard and a Porygon and Sleep Powder here, which might have been better. Okay, Ice Rider is gone. I think I always want a Pollen Puff. I could Helping Hand Sunsteel Spike, Sunsteel Strike the Calyx too. That is another option that I have. They don't have to boost yet in attack. I want to go for the Pollen Puff here into the slot, and I think, oh, I don't have Earthquake, right? I guess I'm just gonna go for a Psychic Fangs into the Porygon. Let's find out. They go for Protector Calyx. Okay, they're worried about Sleep Powder. Perfect. That's actually the best case scenario here because I get the free Pollen Puff here and a KO and a Porygon denying Trick Room. Okay, that actually works out really well. Okay, they're down to their last 2. And then next turn? Oh, it depends on the ground on the Solgaleo speed tiers because Helping Hand Sunsteel or Sunsteel Strike. Oh boy, I mixed up my moves, but yeah, that's I think always a play here. Go for the KO into the Calyx Ice Rider. We'll find out. If I don't KO the Calyx Ice Rider, it's a really bad position. Oh, Celesteal is the last Pokemon. I guess now I have to play mind games with Babiri Berry? Yeah, I have to play mind games with Babiri Berry. Okay, was not expecting Celesteal as the last one. I think I go for the Sleep Powder here because I don't know if this is Babiri Berry. If this is Babiri Berry, that's really bad for me. So I'm gonna go for the Sunsteel Strike into the Cali because if it's Babiri Berry or Sash, I just lose. So I'd rather just go for the Sleep Powder and try to hit it. into the Calyrex. Helping hand with a KO, that looks like, but Meteor Beam coming out. Okay, that's not going to pick up a knockout, which is nice. But they do have a +1 attack. If they target Eldegoss, this is really good because they get the speed drop. And assuming I had Sleep Powder, I can then Pollen Puff my Solgaleo afterward. Or I could go for a Sleep Powder and a Cell Steal, I guess. They do target down the Eldegoss. Okay, Eldegoss is able to tank that really well. Cotton down. Okay, we knew it wasn't White Herb, so I still don't know if it's policy though. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Oh wait, it's White Herb. Okay, wait, did we not get it earlier? I thought we did. We do land the Sleep Powder though. That's fantastic. Okay, really, really good there. Really, really good. Okay, we are able to KO. We are going to be able to KO the Calyrex the next turn with Steel, the Steel move, and go for the Pollen Puff. And oh boy, I think we got this. I'm pretty sure we got this. Pollen Puff into our Soul here. We're going to go for a Sunsteel Strike into the Calyrex. If the Calyrex wakes up and gets a Protect Off, that's fine. And they are just going to fall asleep, so they take a second turn. We are going to KO the Calyrex, and then we get a Pollen Puff into our Soul, I believe, unless the Cell Steel's like max speed and it gets a Flamethrower off. Then it gets a little bit weird, but then we can go for like Helping Hand crashes. We have Sleep Powder as an option, so it's still not too bad, I guess. We are going to see a Pollen Puff does go off into the Soul. Nice. And I guess I'm just going to Helping Hand Wall Charge, get that damage off into Cell Steal. We already saw that was Power Herb, so I'm not really worried about the item here. They go for the Flash Cannon, actually. Does this KO the Eldegoss? It does KO the Eldegoss because of the crit, and also it's +1. Although I don't know if that mattered, but this is fine. They do get Beast Boost. We get to confirm if it's special attack. If it's special attack, it takes a lot of investment, so it shouldn't be physically defensive then. Yeah, it's special attack, really good. If it was physical defense with Leech Seed, that actually would have been a problem, but they probably didn't run it, I'd imagine, with the Meteor Beam set, so I don't think they have Leech Seed, which is really good here. Now Storm with a Sash is brought out, and we can go for Crash into Wild Charge, and assuming like we don't get really unlucky in the second game, we should seal it here. I want to say we seal it. Battle's going to be forfeited, actually. Okay, fantastic. And we are able to pick up a win right there. All right. Eldegoss really coming into play right there. Being able to get the Pollen Puff off. And then Sleep Powder, of course, really nice. The Cotton Down actually really did matter because it allowed me to outspeed the Celesteela and get the Pollen Puff off into Solgaleo before like any attacks that could have been fired off, especially if that Celesteela had Flamethrower as a potential move. So I really did like that, and we were really able to, I think, under the Trick Room, I think we were able to play it out for the best of our capabilities, except we could have attacked with the Ho-Oh, but yeah, fortunately we were able to, I think, get into a really good Pollen Puff position. Even though we lost our Ho-Oh and we got 2 turns wrong, we were still able to pick up a win there, thankfully, especially with that Protect on the Calyrex fearing that Sleep Powder. Yveltal, Regieleki, Zacian, Rillaboom, Landorus, and Incineroar. Okay, not like the most uncommon team out there. There are a few things that could definitely give me some trouble. The Zacian specifically, my Mamoswine actually goes crazy in this matchup. Like, Mamoswine's actually going to go super insane here. Ho actually does really well here too. I like the idea of like Eldegoss. There's like a lot of things I would like here, and I mean a lot of things I would like. Maybe like Urshifu lead. Oh man, I want to bring Soul, but I feel like it's not necessary. I don't think it's necessary. You know what? I'm gonna go with Urshifu plus Mamoswine here, and I'm gonna go with like, I think the Eldegoss and the Ho-Oh in the back. I don't think I need Solgaleo in this matchup. I mean, I don't expect them to bring Rillaboom in this matchup, although they might have to. Their Mamoswine matchup's very, very tough right here. Although I feel like if I position my Mamoswine well enough, I should be able to seal this up. The question is, who are they leading? Because that's going to be really important. Like, who do they lead is going to be a big one. Zacian Eleki is a pretty good lead for me, actually. And I mean a really good lead. You know why? The reason is I can just go for a swap. So this is what I kind of really liked about this potential lead here, because of the ability to bait Electroweb right here and go out into Eldegoss. And the Eldegoss, oh wait, it doesn't work. It doesn't work. It does not work. Okay, I can still go Eldegoss though. Eldegoss is still really good here, actually. Yeah, okay, now this plan will still work. Okay, I'm gonna protect the Mamoswine. I'm gonna go on the Eldegoss to get the speed drop on both of these Pokemon. Then I'm going to position my Ho-Oh correctly, which think it's going to be like a pretty crucial factor here. So unless they double up my Urshifu, which I guess could be a thing, but I don't know what they do here. I think they're gonna like attack my Eldegoss slot, but we'll find out with the Eliki. But this could be Hyper Beam Blade here too, which is fine. Oh, they go for a T-Bolt, which is okay here. Okay, into the Eldegoss. We take that pretty well. We are able to get the Cotton down right here. Imagine how good Cotton down would be if it only affected the opponents and not your ally. Would be nice. All right, so get the speed drops. They do go for a Behemoth Blade. They okay, I was about to say you double up their Shifu. Crazy. All right. No, that works out pretty well for me. Okay. So now they kind of have to respect the Mamoswine. Mamoswine's a very big Pokemon that they have to respect here. I think that the Eliki probably switches out. I'm going to go for a... I want to say it's a Sleep Powder here into the Eliki slot. Or they protect. I could also Sleep Powder to Zacian, which is also not a bad play. I think I'm going to do that, actually. I'm going to go for that, and I'm going to swap out into my Ho-Oh. Because this should be Blade, and I have no idea what the Eliki does. It could... Zacian actually retreats. Okay. Into the Yveltal. That actually works out perfectly for me, too. I'll definitely take that as well. Okay. Is this protect from Eliki? Because I feel like it's a really weird position if you don't protect Eliki. I also don't expect you to electric move my Mamoswine here, but we'll find out. They went for a Thunderbolt into... Are you... They actually read that? Or they're crazy? I missed Sleep Powder too. That's so bad. That's so bad. If I hit the Sleep Powder in Yveltal, it's fine. But oh man, that's really bad. Okay. Sleep Powder, swap into Mamoswine here. That's so bad. Good read on their part, but the Sleep Powder miss on the Yveltal sucks for me. Okay. Because, like, I have a Focus Sash. They also probably were coming for the Max Quake and the potential switch. Maybe they thought, like, I don't need Eliki as much. I'm bringing out the Mamoswine here. They're probably Dynamaxing. If they Dynamax the Eliki and Max Strike, foul play here. This is very, very bad. It's playable, but it's really, really bad. They do Dynamax the Yveltal. Okay. I'm also very concerned about, like... Oh, boy. This is not going to go pretty, is it? So Electro Web, okay, that's really good. Because unless I go down to the Airstream, which I might, okay. I do get the speed drop on both of these Pokemon. And now the Eliki is at -2 speed, really good for my Ho-Oh potentially. What are you doing with the Yveltal? Airstream into the Cobra Berry. Let's find out. Is this going to... pick up the knockout or not? Because this is a really important turn. Oh, it picks up the knockout. That's really a shame because the Sleep Powder there would have been great. Okay. Ability still activates, right? If I get knocked out. So they're back to minus. Okay. Okay. I really don't like this spot. I really don't. How do I come back in this? Eldegoss was supposed to get what? Ah, that's so unfortunate here. It is the life of Yveltal. I'm not too surprised here. I have to go Urshifu here, I'm pretty sure. I go Urshifu. I'm gonna Surging Strikes the Eliki because the Yveltal is at -1 speed. I guess we're gonna go for the Hailstorm because I don't really have a play here. I kind of have to get rid of that Yveltal as quick as possible. Maybe Crash and a Shark could KO after the Life Orb, but I'm not 100% sure on that. Let's just see because I really, really need to pressure down the Yveltal right now. Okay. So it's a doable game, yet it's not a pretty game. That second turn was so rough, but it's doable, I guess. Let's see. Do they switch out the Eliki? That's a big one. But they switch out Eliki. They don't exactly have a good swaps either. So no switches. Okay, that's really good. So I'm able to KO the Eliki. I should outspeed and KO. The Eliki is not Scarf. We already confirmed that. Surging Strike should always KO the Eliki here. And then Mamoswine. Who do you airstream is the important question. Are you airstreaming? Are you going for the target into the Mamoswine? Either way, I guess it's okay because Urshifu's still around, so that's not too bad. They protect. Interesting choice. I do have the Surging Strikes for a reason, so I am going to be able to knock out the Eliki right here. So Eliki, goodbye. What's the last Pokemon though? The last Pokemon's going to be like a really difficult one to handle, I feel. If it's Incineroar, very, very doable still though. I think I have to hope for it to be Incineroar at this point. We are going to be seeing a Darkness, okay, into the Mamoswine. So Mamoswine's going to survive the turn, and I still do have the Urshifu that is faster with the Surging Strikes I can put on pressure. Okay. Maybe we could clutch this out. Maybe Hailstorm needs to... Do we need to knock out? I don't know if we do. Hailstorm into the Yveltal. Okay, that should be Surging Strikes range. The problem is if they have Incineroar, they can go on an Incineroar and fake out their Urshifu. But I have no idea who they would target afterward, because that's also a pretty important question. Oh boy, this is not looking great whatsoever. They do have Incineroar. Okay, so is Incineroar back? Intimidate's going to be fired off. Oh boy. So I need to figure out a way here. I think I have to get the call right of who they target. I'm pretty sure. I feel like that's always the case. I'm gonna swap into Ho-Oh here, and I think I'm gonna max guard, because I think that they're gonna go for a Airstream into the Mamoswine and a fake out into the Urshifu. I could be completely wrong though. They could also they could Airstream Flare Blitz too. They could Airstream like my thing, because like I'm -2 on the... Yeah, I think that's what they did. Wait, but I could have Surging Strikes KO'd. Oh, survives, but I think that's kind of useless. Oh, it's just Surging Strikes. They didn't know I have a Scarf on the thing. What did they? Yeah, they went for the Flare Blitz play. Wait, did they know I have a Scarf? I mean, my Urshifu was faster than them after the hail damage. I have no clue. All right. Urshifu's got to pull up basically. Okay. I don't think this is it. I think this is over. That Sleep Powder miss was huge, but even then, I also like this turn was also like really terrible. I think if I stayed in Surging Strikes, I think I just straight up won. Wait, they're neutral. Okay, they're neutral. But I'm like -2 on this, right? Yeah. Okay, I think my play here is Surging Strikes to Yveltal. I think it's always go for a second max guard. Let's see. Okay, wait, hold on. We could do this. We could do this. We could do this. So Surging Strikes is going to KO the Yveltal. Unless they party shot out their Urshifu, and like, would you really party shot out their Urshifu? One mon that always guarantees a crit when you could just Flare Blitz. Flare Blitz, okay. Is in the Mamoswine. Okay, good. Good, 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 good. Oh, this endgame's so close. It's gonna depend on a few factors. A, does the Zacian have play rough? B, does it connect? And C, oh boy, this is a one heck of an endgame. It's really interesting though. So I think I always Surging Strikes the Incineroar here, and I think I self Earthquake myself. Yeah, I think that's the case. Because I should always knock out the Incineroar here. If the Zacian protects, I think I win. I don't know why it would ever protect here. It should always be Zacian attacking one of my slots, but I have no idea who they're targeting here. Because, like, here's the thing. I'm going for their misplay here, targeting down their Urshifu. Because if I get the Surging Strikes off into the Incineroar, pick up the knockout, and the Zacian goes for an attack into my Mamo. I mean, the thing is, I'd have to get this call right, I think. If they target my Mamoswine with Zacian, then I had to double Surging Strikes to Zacian. But if I'm going on their potential misplay here of them targeting down their Urshifu, and then it becomes a single target Earthquake, and then Ice Shard and Hail damage. Wait. That KOs. Okay, I was about to say, that almost didn't KO the Incineroar at that range. Okay, perfect. All right, who are you targeting? This is pretty big. Who are you targeting? They blade my Mamo. Okay, unless they blade my Urshifu, but I think you would just click Sacred Sword. Okay, yeah. Okay, I could have Surging Strikes the Zacian. Okay. Still out. They're still outs. They're still outs. It depends heavily on what the Zacian set is. Because if it's like sub no play rough, we win. Or if they miss play rough, we win. Surging Strikes is not KOing the Zacian 100%. That's for sure. Okay, Urshifu, you gotta clutch it up because this is a really important turn, and I mean a really important turn of can we pick up the knockout? Man, Mousewine could have done so well if it wasn't for like the unfortunate turn of events of the turn 2. Surging strikes into the Zacian. That is a bulky Zacian. I don't even know if I two-shot this mon with maybe with hail damage. His play rough and it connects. All right. Unfortunate, but good game regardless. The T-boat read was really good from them, but dang. The sleep powder would have been big there onto that Yveltal switch because they allowed me to get a potential sleep powder into one of their big threats, right? Because that was their main Dynamax threat. Like I wasn't really worried about Dynamax and Incineroar at all. I wasn't really worried about like a Dynamax Eldegoss with a Mamoswine in that game. So just being able to get like that powder off would have been huge. But I guess they were also like, I guess I could have called them going for the Flare Blitz there. I didn't really think they would go for that though, because if I just Surging Strikes with Urshifu and KO'd Yveltal, they would have been in a pretty bad spot because I could have like I max guard Surging Strikes to Yveltal, and then I Surging Strikes the Incineroar and I max Quake, and then I still have an entire Ho because I don't lose my Ho to the Airstream. But could have played a little bit better on those turns though. Groudon, Lunala, Charizard, Regieleki, Grimmsnarl, Venusaur. Okay, this is can be decent, I guess. I mean, there's just a lot of Pokemon that I'm like, oh boy, this is not going to be fun playing against, is it? I do want to bring the Grimmsnarl 100%. Not having a way to beat Charizard other than Solgaleo is so frustrating on this team. It really is. Okay, I'm bringing Grimmsnarl. I'm bringing, I want to say it's Ho-Oh. I think I have to bring Mamoswine. I think I'm going to lead Mamoswine plus Grimmsnarl. I'm going to lead Mamoswine and just like, if I can get that Eldegoss out of the way, that'd be really appreciated. Eldegoss, or not Eldegoss. I don't think I can bring it. Yeah, I can. I think I have to bring Ho and I have to bring Soul. Like, I literally can only bring Soul just because the Charizard's going to be way too frustrating to handle otherwise. Otherwise, I would probably bring Eldegoss over to Soul right here. But, oh boy, this is... this matchup does not look fun. A lot of matchups probably don't look fun with this. Like, Sun just does not look fun for this team at all, but we'll find out. Like, Ho-Oh can be decent against the Venusaur, but the Groudon and the Charizard are two different factors. They lead Grimmsnarl plus Eldegoss though, so this is actually a really good lead for me here against my Grimmsnarl and my Mamoswine. Okay. Don't know what they're going to switch out into. I guess I'm just gonna double up the Eldegoss slot turn 1 then. I'm gonna go for Foul Play and crash the Eldegoss turn 1. If they protect, so be it. They might do that. Maybe I should just crash the Grim and get the damage off in the Grim. You know what? I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna crash the Grim and Foul Play the Eldegoss. Because like I'm not that worried about the Eldegoss damage wise. Yeah, they protect here, which is fine. I could reflect up, but this is okay too. They go for a trick immediately. All right, that's fine with me. So they trick by Mamoswine Sash away, which is going to be the Iron Ball. Okay. Crash, I missed the Grimmsnarl. Are you kidding me, game? Okay. Okay. Okay, let's see here. What do I want to do now? I guess I'm reflecting here and I'm crashing the Eldegoss. That's such an annoying miss, though. Because that was beautiful damage in a Grim. I'm just going to crash the Eldegoss and I'm going to go for Reflect, I guess, because I don't want Spirit Break coming out. They're going to switch out the Eldegoss, go out into Venusaur. Oh, that's... Please hit your crash, Mamoswine. Please hit your crash this time. Okay, Reflect goes up. A Foul Play comes out into Mamoswine, which is not too surprising here. I do take it pretty well thanks to the Reflect, and Crash does land on the Venusaur. Okay, just getting rid of Venusaur and not have to worry about Sleep Powder is so huge. So Venusaur does reveal its Focus Sash right here. I'm going for a lot of things I could go for here. I could Foul Play. I think I just doubled the Venusaur slot. If they have Protect, they have Protect. I still Ice Shard the following turn anyway. But yeah, I just Ice Shard here. Or did I just swap out my Grim? I could swap out my Grim here. But no, I'd rather just Ice Shard and Foul Play. I think it's just way too viable. Wait, that means they didn't bring Restricted? No, they should have Ground in the bag. I guess they didn't bring Lunala, which is a weird one. They do protect the Venusaur, which is fine. Okay. I'm still doubling up that slot always with Ice Shard plus Foul Play. It gets like every single mon on their team for a lot of damage. They're going to Foul Play again. Just don't crit my Mamoswine and we're good. Yep, perfect. Okay. If you're a Foul Play Sucker Punch, I Oh boy, but yeah. I was trying to cover for a Charizard switch on the Eldegoss, but this works out better for me. I'm just going to Ice Shard Foul Play. Okay. We know the Grimmsnarl doesn't have Light Clay, but we also only have seen Foul Play and other stuff. We're going to see the swap into Eldegoss. Okay, perfect. Again, Ice Shard and Foul Play off, which is pretty huge damage. I'll definitely take that. So here comes an Ice Shard into your Eldegoss. Very nice damage. I wonder if Foul Play actually does pick up the knockout right there. So if they Foul Play, my Mamoswine does finish it off, but Mamoswine, you know, you could have got a crash off in the Grim because it has a Focus Sash now, and it's leaving my Sunsteel Strike, but not bad so far. Not bad so far. Okay. I'm going out into Ho-Oh here, I guess. I'm trying to figure out what else I would go out into. I guess I am going to go into Ho-Oh here. Venusaur comes out. Not too surprised. Okay. And we do bring out our Ho-Oh here. All right. So this could be Sleep Powder here. I'm going to go for a Foul Play into the Venusaur, and I'm just going to go for a Protect here with my Ho-Oh. Because I imagine, I don't know, this could be like Protect the Venusaur too. They don't, this is kind of a weird spot because of potential goggles on the Ho-Oh. They don't know my item. But okay, they actually just stay in. As long as this isn't Sleep Powder into the Grim, I'm fine. They Thunder Wave into Ho-Oh. Oh god, are they going for Sleep Powder into Grim? Wait, what? I guess they were trying to cover Lumberry? Okay. Goodbye, Ho-Oh. I mean, goodbye, Venusaur. I'll gladly take that. I'll gladly take that. Very surprised about that. Groudon is revealed as the last Pokemon. Okay, okay. We're tricking the Groudon here for a... Yeah, we're tricking the Groudon here 100% because... well, actually, do we? I don't even know what item it would be that, like, really scares me. I guess I have Reflect up still, right? Yeah, I still have one more turn Reflect. I'm going for a Foul Play then. I'm just going to Foul Play the Groudon consistently, and I'm going out into my Solgaleo. I'm going to try to bait max moves from the Groudon. If they go for Precipice Blades here, kind of rough. If they go for Rock Slide, that's fine. Let's go into Soul. Let's see what they're going to go for. They do Dynamax the Groudon, which is very, very good for us. So we don't have to worry about them tricking anything like super bad. If they actually trick the... Wait. Their trick Thunder Wave on the Grim. They have Foul Play. I guess last move has to be Reflect then. The Groudon is revealed to be the Dynamax option. They could be targeting the Grim, but Grim should live one with the Reflect at least. We're going to see a Thunder Wave. Yeah, okay. That's not too surprising here. I think they want to get rid of Ho-Oh because Sacred Fire Burn looks so bad for them, but we'll find out. Okay. Quake into Grim. Okay, they did a mid-ground. All right. No crit, thankfully, so I can get a Reflect up the next turn, which is really good here. Okay. I guess the question is, what do I want to do afterward? Foul Play into the Groudon. Really, really good damage. Reflect wears off. We Reflect here again. I think I just Sunsteel Strike the Grim slot. Yeah, this game is not over by far. And I mean by far. They're gonna trick actually. Okay, so they get a Soul Vest. They lose their Focus Sash. I'm surprised, but this works out beautifully for me. All right. So I am able to get a Reflect off. So even if they crit my Solgaleo, that's perfectly fine. I am gonna be able to get a Reflect up. They go for a Quake here with the Groudon. The Groudon has some decent speed investment. They do finish off my Grimmsnarl. Oh boy, just don't get crit with the Ho-Oh, man. Just don't get crit with the Ho-Oh. If we get paralyzed, this is actually really annoying. Okay, we don't, thankfully. Sunsteel Strike is going to come out into the... Okay, we're going to get the knockout into the Grim. And then next couple turns, I mean, Groudon could still win this endgame. We do KO the Grim here with Sunsteel Strike. Okay, really good, really good, really, really good. And then we can bring out our Ho-Oh here. Okay, Ho-Oh. Gotta put in some work. Gotta put in some work. We're Dynamaxing the Ho-Oh max guarding here on the last turn. And we're gonna go for a... They have screens up at all? They didn't, right? Yeah, so we just click Sunsteel Strike. Otherwise, I would just click Psychic Fangs to break the sash on the... or not the sash, the screens on the Groudon. But they never got screens up. But I guess they were Thunder Wave, Trick, Foul Play. I have no idea what their last move was, but unless we already saw it and I just forgot about it. But I'm pretty sure we've only seen Thunder Wave, Trick, and Foul Play. So we will Dynamax our Ho. This Dawn can still be very scary. At least they can't knock out my Solgaleo in one hit because they gave me the Focus Sash on the Solgaleo. I guess they were worried about policy for a potential endgame, but yeah, it worked out for me. Max guard the potential Rockfall. A Phantasm. Oh, that's a really good play on their part, actually. I have Reflect and I have Max, but this Stone Edge is gonna hurt, and I mean hurt. I get paralyzed too. Okay, that's really not good. I think I always Airstream here. Yeah, I always Airstream here. Has the Groudon moved? Actually, did we ever see the Groudon interaction speed-wise with my... It was like Paralyzed Soul. Okay, so we never really saw the speed interaction. I'm going for Sunsteel Strike here into an Airstream. I mean, I just have to hope I live one anyway. Oh, I could have went for the Max Flare here. I wasn't sure if the ground was faster or not, but I just... Oh my, that almost KO'd. Oh, this end game is super painful because if I get super unlucky here, I do lose the game. Let's see. Oh, Life Orb. Oh, they went for what? Shadow Claw. What? I did get paralyzed. They had Stone Edge and the Stone Edge KOs. Granted, I did have Reflect Up, but it was -1 defense, and Ho is not exactly known for its best defense. Yeah, that could have been scary. I don't know why they... Like, the Phantasm was a really good play on their part. I don't get why they went for the Shadow Claw the second time around. Oh... Oh, that was very, very confusing. All right, so I mean, that game could have gone really different ways. Like Icicle Crash into the Grim might have just put an Ice Shard range, which could have been like a completely different game changer. The fact that I had to play around the Focus Sash on the Grim, which was a little bit awkward, but luckily getting that Venusaur, like catching that Venusaur on the Crash because they switched out the Eleki and gave me like a vulnerable opportunity was just so good for me. The fact that I was able to catch the Eleki on the Switch and I was able to catch the Venusaur on the Switch were fantastic. They put me in really favorable positions, assuming no really bad RNG. And then Endgame Dawn was still really scary. Endgame Dawn was terrifying, but thankfully Ho was able to clutch out, especially since they didn't like clicking Stone Edge apparently, so worked out better than I thought. Or Rock Move, or whatever Rock Move they had, I guess. Maybe it was Rock Slide. And that is the show. Oh boy, Eldegoss was pretty interesting. Like, it had a lot of cool potential. Leaf Storm could have done a lot of damage to Sleep Powder, Pollen Puff to act like a Moongus, but of course you have its ability, which is kind of weird because again, it affects your ally as well. But Solgaleo, of course, immune to it, but it could be really strange in certain situations. But it was definitely a cool experience to try out. If you did enjoy the video though, be sure to leave a like down below, leave a comment down below, rate us help me out. If you want to check out the details of the team and the creator down below in the description, and you can grab the rental code while it is available. But you can check out the rest of my series 12 content where there's a lot of cool teams and a lot of fun Pokemon. But that's going to be it for me. Have a great day, people, and until we bow again, I'll catch y'all later.